Hello and welcome to a project that we have not officially named yet. Uh, this is the American line of the Certified Noonas. If you don't know who we are, we're normally a podcast, and even though we have a couple of videos on this channel, we haven't done a lot of actual videos. We're kind of more podcast related, but we've been talking about doing some reaction videos for a while. It's definitely something we can't do all the time because we're usually busy, but considering this month has a lot of our favorite comebacks, we thought it would be fun to kind of do some reactions to some of our favorites. If you need to know again, my name is Jessie.
And I'm Sky.
And sadly, our other two Canadians are still asleep. We're the ones here at 5 a.m. my time. Going to watch a music video that is really Sky's music video because
I didn't create the music video.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like these are your babies. Like I'm really here as the good best friend who's like the aunt. Like I'm like supporting your babies.
Right. She's the supportive aunt.
So if you don't know who we're talking about, it's ASTRO. They just like 12 minutes ago released their new music video, Knock. Do you have anything to say about this? Because you actually follow ASTRO, so you know like inside things about ASTRO.
I haven't watched it yet, so that's why we're doing it now.
Yeah, both of us not watched it. We're also probably tired because we both stayed up the entire night to do this. I mean,
we've been nocturnal anyway too, but it's
yeah,
not
this
like
is not like new. I mean, I technically do have to work today, but you know, whatever.
It's 4 a.m. my time right now, and ASTRO, yeah, this is, I won't be able to tell you the number. I'm not good with numbers anyway, but is it their seventh mini album? Something like that. There's going to be time travel somehow. Which
I'm really excited about. That's the one thing that I was excited.
That part. So and for a long, long time, a lot of the fans have wanted a star-themed, space-themed, something.
Mm-hmm.
And the closest we got was probably Crazy Sexy Cool, just because there was a little bit of fantasy with it, but it still wasn't like set in space, or there really wasn't. It was a little fantasy. Blue Flame was like, the others weren't quite as space related or magic related. I think Crazy Sexy Cool is a little bit more magic related in the music video. So this is as star related as we've seen from ASTRO, which is kind of surprising given their aesthetic.
That's true. This is definitely not something I would expect from them.
The fans have always wanted that aesthetic at some point in a music video, and so a lot of them are happy that it's obvious there are planets in the concept pictures and stuff. And since there is time travel, I'm gonna at least say this part. Back when they were promoting, I think it was Crazy Sexy Cool, Monsta X was promoting Dramarama, and they're friends with Monsta X and stuff, and they loved that concept. And at the time, I want to say it was Jin, but it was one of them was saying we would love to do a concept like this someday. And then, that was years ago. So it's great that they're able to do a concept that's similar. In theory. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, this is just all speculation from all those pictures, and maybe yachts too. There's yachts involved.
The yachting is throwing me off. So I'm curious about that. It's cute looking, totally, but it's so there are two versions of concept. There's Time Traveler, and then there's Another World. Well, Time Traveler looked like they were kind of in a desert with slightly simple old-fashioned clothing with timepieces and blurred pictures. And then Another World was let's go into a yacht club and just hang out with our sweaters. It's cute. I don't know how it's related to Another World. Okay.
They'll figure it out,
I haven't ever really done that many reactions, so I don't know how emotive I'm going to be, but
no, this is just a very chill thing. I mean, it is, like I said, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't slept. I have neighbors that share the wall in front of me, so I can't be too loud. It's just gonna be like very chill, hang out, watch
Yeah.
some
Our
boys dance.
concept is pretty much like sleepover reaction.
Yeah,
Is happening right now.
yeah. Adult sleepover.
Right.
Where we react to only our favorites, because that's all we're gonna do is react to only our favorites.
Yeah, we're legitimately just enjoying our favorite groups is what's happening. Are we gonna press play?
I think we should. Do you want to do a countdown?
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna full screen it.
Oh, you're gonna full screen. Fine, I will too.
That's just like Follow mustache.
Oh, I have this too. Suspenders.
I love their hair color in this. It's like that gray blue is just my favorite currently.
Uh-huh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I love it!
I actually really like it too. I really love the coloring in this.
It felt like Follow too, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It really did.
That's okay, they love each other. It's cool.
Okay. That's so cool.
Oh wow.
Ah,
It's very theatrical cool, like too, because you can see through the scaffolding, and it's kind of like the bare bones of like all of the like built stuff.
cool too.
Like the plats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really like that moon thing in the background. I think that's a really cool thing to add.
It's also fun that it's with him because it's Moonbin. Like that's
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes!
I wanted this to be a space thing too. So this is great.
Twinsies! Ah! I know I'm not talking a lot, but oh my god!
No, it's really good. I love that they're like actually using the like window, like sitting in it too. That's really great. Oh, I love it.
And they're like in a spaceship or something is what it looked like.
Yeah.
And you get like, this is the fastest paced title song they've probably had. Yes. Well, I don't know about time travel, but
No.
it's cool.
I guess it could mean like time travel and like that it's space themed, so there's gonna be time travel like by default because
Yeah.
it's like a spaceship. They're going fast and traveling through time.
And so contextually, how they've done any time traveling with their concept so far, before they even introduced the concept, they did some like throwback pictures of the different eras of their career. Like each member did kind of a different era of his pictures on Twitter.
Mhm.
And then recently, right before they started their comeback stuff, they always do some V lives. Each member will do an individual V live along with the concept before it kind of builds up. And so what they did was they each member took one of their albums, and you don't see them doing anything. It's like an overhead shot, so you only see their hands, and they just kind of like if they were doing an unboxing, essentially. Like, and then they had a hourglass with ASTRO, like the logo on top of it, and so then they flipped it, and they would kind of just unbox the album and talk about little. I only watched one of them because only one of them had subtitles so far, but so they were kind of time traveling back that way. And then today, I think on the fan cafe thing, they were releasing like baby pictures of themselves. I'm not really sure, like, you know, like tiny kid stuff. So I don't really know. Like they keep on trying to bring back like even their own personal history stuff. So it's interesting how they're bringing that in. But I saw no ships. I don't know what the ships have to do with anything.
No, I guess it just like maybe is just part of their like actual booklets. But that seems weird, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't follow Astro and I don't have any other CDs, so I don't know their concepts.
In theory, well, you know, so even the fans, they'll joke about the concepts because like one time they were soda bottles, like that's what their concept was.
They've just grown. Look at them now. They're on a ship.
Well, like
they made it.
So, Baby was like they were soda store workers, and then they prior to that they were they've been soda bottles, they've been soda store workers, they've been pretty much cool gardeners.
Okay. Maybe this is not like super time travel-y, but it's like reincarnation. So like in one world or like parallel worlds, I like parallel worlds, where like one world they're on like a spaceship and one world they're on a yacht. So like they're the same, but like
another world. And I just figured that they would at least show a ship, like seen in the music video. I saw no ships, which is
I saw stairs. There were a lot of stairs.
Like the concepts that are in the music video are the ones that I prefer out of the mix anyway.
Yeah.
I think the boating was just kind of random, but that's fine. It's fine.
It allowed them to go out on a yacht, and maybe they had some fun that day.
Right.
Maybe that's what they did. They did like a full-on video with it too, because I know some groups do that where they kind of purposely do it so they have like a video.
They did release like behind the scenes like shooting stuff. So far, I love it.
I thought it was great. It was good. I like it. Admittedly, I'm not like a super Astro fan, so like I thought it was a great video. It's a good song.
I'm thrilled because it's a more upbeat song. Not that they always have like super slow songs for their titles, but so even All Night, which wasn't their most recent. So Blue Flame was their most recent prior to this. And I mean, they're kind of upbeat, but they're not necessarily like happy anthem-y songs by any stretch. I mean, Blue Flame was faster, but like this one is more like get your heart pumping type song. They don't do a ton of those, and they definitely don't usually like have that as their title song necessarily. And I think that's kind of part of the reason why sometimes promotion wise they don't go like super far, because the general public likes songs that are exciting. So which their best few have been, but I liked it a lot.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
I liked the costuming, and that the concepts are really cool. Like you were saying, it was very theatrical and stuff.
Yeah, which is something I really like. I like that sort of thing, and I just really like the coloring in it. I like the way that the lighting was constantly shades of blue, because it really worked for their hair and the kind of like concept of the space, but also I guess if we're gonna read into it, the water. And then like kind of tying that with like kind of the bare bones of everything, and then the really shiny reflective black floor. I think shiny reflective black floors really are great for if you put people on it that have kind of like lighter costumes and stuff and dancing, because it creates like shadows, but in a different way than like a wood floor would, because it's reflecting the light. And so it does some really cool things because it almost kind of like forces a flash toward their feet because they're hitting the light at a different way because it's a reflective surface. So that's always really cool. And then I kind of like really liked all the like kind of weird outsidey things where they're like, you know, on the spiral staircase going up and just keep on going up. That like kind of like break from what you obviously like see as kind of like that box set. Like you're not supposed to know it, but you know that they're in a boxed room in that, you know, that sort of thing. And then like kind of going to like a green screen like area. That's really cool.
Oh, I was gonna mention, you know how every group kind of has the typical pairings or lines within their members that they usually have within a music video. So like usually you would have Jin Jin along with Rocky because they're the two rappers, or just the way they get paired off with the vocalists or whatever, just or even age pairings. So these pairings were different than usual. Like they usually don't put Jin Jin with MJ very often. And like those are the two oldest guys and they're really good, like they're best friends. And then having Inwoo and Senha like together doesn't really happen all that often either. So it was interesting the pairings that they did. And then it's really always nice to see Moonbin and Rocky together when they don't do that often within music videos. But they were the first ones that were trainees together for like forever. And so they've been best friends for forever. And so it's nice when they get to, even in a music video, be together. They're called the ancestor line of ASTRO. They always joke about that. But yeah. Can we watch it again? In case because this time I can like try to focus.
Yes, we
like,
can definitely watch it again.
It's shiny.
I'm gonna try. Is it? No. I was hopeful about closed captions, but that's okay.
Oh, that would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I didn't notice that it was water.
That was nice.
I kind of now that like I saw the like intro that it had water, I kind of wish that Surface was water, but like that would have been Monster X.
It's so dramatic.
It is.
See, they don't get to do that in their music all that much, so them getting to do that is great. Like,
I really like that rap line.
I like the choreo too.
Yeah.
I always love that choreo though.
Yeah, they're really good at it. I really like that too. It's got like more of an R&B feel to it because it's a little bit slower.
Oh, there's water.
Oh, okay. Cool.
See, it's hard to, the first run, it's hard to skip.
Not...
And was singing a lot, which is nice. Rocky actually smiled in a music video. It's so great. Oh, there we go. You always have to have MJ hitting high notes somewhere. And integrating the rap into it more. Cool. That's nice.
I'm really liking this song now. The second time around too. It's good. Yes. Yes, Knock.
Oh, yes. I mean, they're always my babies, and I like all different types of music. But I still have preferences for, like, which of their songs I listen to more. And I do tend to go towards, just in my daily life, I usually like songs that cheer me up. Or ones that have a lot of layers like that, too. Like, which their songs always have layers. But to me, it's just a little bit more... It definitely is more than their early stuff. I do think they've been, the past couple of albums, they've been more like this. They've been more layery and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I really like, I enjoyed Last Comeback, but like the song that I really like actually go to and play more is the one before that, which is the one with all the flowers.
Yeah, All Light.
Yeah.
All Night, All Light's
Yeah.
album, but
I really like, it's not that I don't like boy bandy, like boy groupy type songs, because obviously like there's exceptions to that, and I do. I just tend to like when they're a little bit more, they kind of like stray away from that and they get a little bit more like almost grittier, or like more R&B vibes, or like more of their rapping, but like actually like allowing the rap verses to be a thing, because a lot of K-pop groups, it like they just don't allow the rappers to actually have a full actual like bar of stuff, like, or like just like a little bar of a rap, and not have like a full verse of rap, which does like help the flow of a rap, and I think it like really showcases the group a little bit more, and this one definitely has that.
Yeah, usually I feel like it, they usually put Jin Jin and Rocky, over in a verse, and it always works really well. I mean, it's integrated fine, but I do feel like near the end they put in like Jin Jin a fair bit more than he usually is near the end, which I really liked. And the reason I said something about Inwoo having like singing is because back in the day, in the early days of Astro, he didn't get very many lines, poor thing. You always have a couple of members that don't get as many lines.
True.
So that was what he used, but he's grown so much as a singer and a dancer and all these things that anymore he's like, that's great. So
yeah.
I'm so proud, and I think I'm pretty jazzed just because I know general public is gonna like it. So like a normal, or for instance, a normal foreign K-pop fan who maybe doesn't usually listen to Astro or whatever, it's again going to be a generally appealing song.
I think so too. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this one. Like even people that had never listened to Astro before, I think they'll give it a shot.
Just like I think the past two comebacks prior to this, it's because the people that don't like the super cute boy stuff, which was a lot of the Astro stuff, they're like, then they're like, oh, they've matured. They're doing these other things now with their music and stuff. And now it's like, yes. And I love that it's star themed. Like, as when you're an Astro fan and you do use these like stars, and you always use
live up to the name.
And it's like we finally get a music video that uses it entirely through the concept, which it's pretty happy. It makes me happy.
Oh, yay!
I know. By the way, light sticks. I know when I was at the Astro concert that I went to, you kind of have to end up thinking about the rhythm a lot. That's why I wasn't like when watching the music video, I wasn't doing it. It's kind of distracting.
That's okay.
So this has been our reaction. It's been fun.
Yeah. Thanks for watching us. We have a lot of other content around. If you haven't actually listened to us, we're a podcast called Certified Noonas. We talk about all Asian content, not just Korean. You can find us on all the platforms. Natalia usually does this spiel. It's like Spotify and Podbean and Google Play and iTunes. But really, if you want to find us, go to certifiednoonas.com. Everything's there. We have all of our episodes up there, plus quizzes. We've also got some other like non-Asian stuff on the site too. So if you want to check us out there, it'd be really great. It'd be fun. And we will definitely be back for more reactions. Not all the time, but like May's a heavy month for us.
We promise nothing.
Yeah, we promise nothing. We're not professionals by any means. We just like these things, and we basically only do stuff that we like.
As everyone should.
Everyone should, yes. You got to use your time like wisely. If you're gonna like be devoting your time to this, you better like it. Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.